continue to broadcast all these games or just
Yeah.
something like a podcast?
Yeah, it's not really a podcast. It's like a miniature television production, really, because we stream it live on YouTube, and it sits there for everybody to be able to see it afterwards. So it's good for us to be able to look back on it, listen to it, watch it, and see it. I mean, all the families that can watch it from wherever they are. The families are all over the world these days. They can stream in, they can tune in and watch it live. Good evening, folks. Welcome to Eisenhower versus Davis tonight. Another Aldine ISD soccer clash. These ladies going after each other tonight. Davis sitting at 1-9 coming into this divisional game. 0-5 in 8th place in division, looking for their first division contest win this year. Eisenhower, on the other hand, 4-8, sitting at 2-3 in division, sitting at 4th spot. You have to be top 4 to get into the playoffs. So this is an important makeup game for Eisenhower, more than Davis at this point. Davis sort of playing spoiler tonight, but Eisenhower needs this game tonight. They are tied with Westfield in the district standings, and they play Westfield one more time at the end of this year. They're already one up on them. They beat them earlier this year by a score of 3-4, or 3-1, excuse me. So head-to-head, they are 1-0 against them. If they can beat them again at the end of the year, they don't have to worry about the standings. They'll have that head-to-head contest taken care of when it comes to the tiebreaker. So an important game tonight for Eisenhower if they're looking for that playoff berth. So tonight it is Eisenhower versus Davis right here from Davis High School. We'll take a break, coming on back, and we'll have the game for you starting up in just a minute. Welcome back, folks. Davis High School is where we're at tonight for this clash between Eisenhower and Davis. Let's go over the District 14 standings as we sit tonight. Aldine out on top, the 8-0-1 record, right behind them, the MacArthur Generals at 7-0-1, Spring at 6-3. Then we have the cluster right in the middle that we're talking about tonight. Ike at 2-3. Westfield at 2-4, 1 game difference. So this makeup game is very important again for Eisenhower. Down in the standings come Nimitz, along with Decaney and Davis, all at 0-5 at the end of this District 14. So not so much of an important game for Davis, except that they want to play a spoiler in this contest tonight against their crosstown rivals, Eisenhower. Eisenhower, again, looking for that playoff bid. Eisenhower will be in the white uniforms tonight. Davis in their blue and red uniforms with the white trim. And again, we're just about underway. David Canada along with our producer, Sebastian Bien tonight. Our QA, Les Clary, back at Vype headquarters, making us look good and sound good. We appreciate their help and their work every single night. Again, we are live at Aldine ISD's facility right here at Davis High School. Much better weather than last time we talked. Last time we talked, a 5-0 victory from Aldine over Nimitz over at Thorne Stadium on Saturday in the wind chill and a little bit of sleet and rain. Was not a good contest. It was good for Aldine as they win 5-0 and stay on top of the District 14 standings. We are just about underway here. So beautiful weather for any kind of sport, any kind of thing being outside. Davis will take possession first time. Going left to right in the blue and red. Ike will try to turn it the other way. They do. Again, Ike in the white uniforms going right to left. All the way stuck out in the corner here. We'll see if they call that a corner kick. It looks like they're going to set up. If you're new to soccer, haven't watched it very many times, a corner kick, actually going to throw it in. We'll talk about a corner kick in a minute. Davis will kick it out of there. Corner kick is a very good set piece to try to score on. Ike, nice shot on goal. Does not get there. Davis, a good job defending it. They'll kick it out of there to back to midfield. A little bobble on defense for Davis led to a good chance for Eisenhower. Can't cash in on that one. Just underway, 39 minutes left here in the first half. They play 40-minute halves in high school soccer. So a long way to go in this contest. But it is a lovely evening to be outside doing anything. And if you can't make it out to the stadium, we're glad you have it right here on Vype Sports Live. Glad to bring it to you no matter where you're watching tonight. We appreciate you watching. Again, Davis trying to push forward, looking for their first district win in this District 14. Tough competition tonight in Eisenhower. Both these schools named after generals, General Ben Davis and, of course, General Dwight Eisenhower. Not to be confused with the MacArthur generals in the same district. So, a lot of history there. 38 minutes to go here in the first half. They'll throw it in near side. Immediately out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in, I believe, for Ike here. No, for Davis. Again, Davis in the predominantly blue uniforms with the red trim and the white. Eisenhower in their all-white road uniforms this evening. That'll kick toward the end zone. Might go out of bounds again. They save it just before it goes out of bounds. And now it does go out of bounds. So again, a very important contest tonight for Eisenhower. Sitting right on the brink of playoff berth with just 2 games to go. In fact, Eisenhower has 2 more contests after this one. They will play at Aldine, which is a tough competition there, and at home versus Westfield. That's going to be a very important game for them, whether they lose or win tonight. That could mean basically a win for the playoffs for each one of those teams. Davis has 3 more contests after this before the season ends around March 10th for these ladies. Here goes Eisenhower pushing ahead. Nice block. That one might have been a free runner without the block for the Davis midfielder. And Ike on the forward march here. Some fancy footwork on that far side. She'll get around. Can she center it? She goes down hard. This is a hard sport. They'll still try to center it here. They don't have very many numbers back. Davis has the numbers back on defense. And a go out of bounds to be a goal kick for Davis here. Just underway, no score here at Davis High School. Aldine ISD is what I meant to say. Davis versus Eisenhower tonight. This was originally scheduled a couple of weeks ago. Got canceled by the rain or the cold that we had when winter came around the second or third time this fall. Back to spring, back to summer here. Here's Eisenhower. Forward march. Can they get it centered? Just stopped it before it went out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds, but it better for Davis being a throw-in instead of a corner kick. Davis will throw it, or Ike will throw it in and try to center it again out of bounds. So far, only 1 shot on goal for both these teams. Eisenhower with a shot on goal in the first minute. And now we're going to have that corner kick. Corner kick is a nice set piece on offense. Good chance for any team to score as they will center it right in the circle on the flag on the far side. And they'll try to center it in, try to get a header or a kick off that. Here comes the kick. And it just misses left or right of the goal line. So it never got centered at all. So Davis will dodge that bullet and try to bring it forward. Again, Davis, 1-9, just 1 win on this year. Still looking for a district win. It'd be nice for them to get it tonight. Play a little spoiler role against Eisenhower. So far, they're doing a good job on defense against this Eisenhower offense. Ike will throw it in. Nice throw in. Get behind the defense on that one. The kick is up and over the goal. Another great chance for Eisenhower. Little lapse on defense. Great throw-in, in fact. That was a threat that should have gone in or could have gone in. Tried to go for that upper corner and it just missed high and wide. They'll have to go to Tomball to retrieve that ball as it went all the way to the corner. And again, Davis will have a throw-in here. Or a goal kick. Again, just 1 shot on goal for Eisenhower. Couple of threats. Couple of chances. Davis has not penetrated into Ike's defense yet on that side. 33:54 to go. And they've stopped the clock for some reason. Referees conferring on the far side. Soccer, pretty much, we have got constant clock unless there's an injured player and they have to bring the trainer out. It's the only time they will stop the clock, or if there's some kind of issue that the referees need to get taken care of. And apparently we have one of those issues now. So the referees will figure it out. And I'm sure we'll be back underway here momentarily. 33:54 to go here in the first. No score. Live at Davis High School here on Vype Sports Live for you. Referee on the near side talking to the coach, trying to explain what they see. Now they're going to start the clock here. So whatever it was, they got it figured out. Davis will put it in play with a goal kick. Come up to center, almost bumped off the ball there. Ike playing good defense. Davis has not crossed the center line on offense yet, under control. Here's another chance for Ike. Single wide. Nice shot. It's going to go far and wide to the right. Another breakthrough. Third time one of the Ike strikers have gotten free. Had a free run on the net. And so far, nothing to show for it. Just one shot on goal. The other two missed high and wide. But the fact that Ike is getting those chances, that's good news for them. Davis will have to clamp down on defense and try to eliminate those. That they want to stay in contention, though. Kick it far to the midfield. Again, Ike will almost gain control. The ball will come out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Davis, I believe. A throw-in for Ike. Down the left side. Back out of bounds again. This time it will be a throw-in for Davis. Again, the Ike midfielders doing a great job of taking that ball, turning it back. Here's Davis with a chance going forward. Do they have the numbers? Ike, too many players back. Finally, Davis gets over the center line, but Ike will turn him away in a hurry. Davis defense, great job getting back on that, as Ike had a couple of midfield strikers on the way. Good fancy footwork in the middle of the field. Here comes Ike again. Nice little slide kick for Davis. Still can't get a hold of it. Looks like a wrestling match there for a second. These ladies are going all out for this ball here. Again, Davis will try to kick it forward. And again, Ike on the break. Another free runner to the goal. It's going to shoot. Goal! Score for Ike. Finally, after 3 or 4 free runners to the net, one cashes in this time for Ike. 1-0 Eisenhower. You can see that one coming. The Davis defense just breaking down left and right. And those free runners for Ike getting free and having great chances on the net. They finally cash one in. Davis now looking up at a 1-0 deficit, as they'll try to counter here. Just 10 minutes into this contest, 1-0 Eisenhower on top. This is about a must-win as you can get for Eisenhower if they want to make the playoffs. They are currently tied for 4th spot. Top 4 teams will make it. That 4th spot, it looks to be between Ike and Westfield. Those 2 teams tied. The other 3 teams not in contention for that spot. So it's going to be coming down that final spot between Eisenhower and Westfield. Eisenhower's already beaten Westfield once this year, and they have them again the last game of the season on March 10th. So that could be a win and you're in scenario for each one of those teams. But Ike needs to apply the pressure tonight, win this game, and continue to apply the pressure against Westfield. So maybe that score, that game doesn't mean anything to them. So see what they can do here. And they've already a 1-0 lead. Davis now will try to get possession. Got to run on the far side. Again, too many white jerseys back. Davis trying to penetrate that Ike defense. They can't. And they'll go out of bounds near side. 30 minutes to go here, period number 1. Davis, nice kick in to the zone. Do they have numbers? Can't even get a shot off. Great defense again by Ike. Oh, that shot. It was a tough shot off the midsection. And she's staggering around a little bit. She's not going to give up. She's going to get a nice little kick free. And here come the Ike runners again. Goaltender's got to come out to get to that one. She'll get to it. Otherwise, it was a 2-on-0 break. And again, Eisenhower has the numbers back. A lot of speed for the strikers. You can see it almost every time down the pitch here. And again, be a throw in this side. Eisenhower 1-0 lead now with 29 minutes left in the first period. And throw in will come near side. Again, Davis doing a good job that time. And they'll try to turn it the other way. They will. They've got numbers out in the midfield. Can they make it work? Ike is back. Free runner to the middle. Goaltender's going to have to come out and play that one. And the best chance Davis has had so far tonight. Try to keep it in this end. Try to apply the pressure on this Ike defense. Ball bouncing around like a pinball. I think they're going to call a handball on that one to bounce off the Ike defender, or the Davis defender. It looks like it's going to go for Davis here. So I have a free kick here from about the 32-yard line. And it comes in. Not a threat at all. Davis will try to recenter it. Midfield doing a great job. So Davis playing pretty good defense tonight. Ike has broken through that defense a couple of times. Scoring 1 goal on 2 shots so far. Davis does not have a goal or shot on goal yet. 27 minutes to go here in the first. Going to be throw in on the far side for Eisenhower. And Davis has the numbers to kick it back the other way. Again, Davis back. That'll go out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Eisenhower. Davis coming in on an 8-game losing streak. Would love to get off of that. Play a little spoiler tonight. Eisenhower will throw in far side. Try to set something up here. Centering pass. Almost gets free. I think they'll call a handball on that. That'd be a throw-in or a goal kick for Davis. Again, beautiful weather out here tonight. Much better than what we had last week. Hopefully winter is finally out of Texas. We'll see. It's always a weather roller coaster this time of year. But if you're out at the game tonight, beautiful game, beautiful night to be outside enjoying some of this springtime weather. I have to have kudos for the ladies on Saturday. It was 30-some degrees, 35 degrees I think it was when I arrived at the stadium, and they all were wearing shorts. So you got to have kudos for those ladies enduring those conditions on Saturday. Here's Davis trying to go center again. We have a player down on the far side. I think they've stopped the clock here for a second. They will. We'll call the trainer out. Now, while they're tending to that player, we'll go ahead and take a break here on Vype Sports Live. The number is 1-0 Eisenhower on top here on Vype Sports Live. So we're back here live at Aldine ISD's Davis High School. Eisenhower on top 1-0. The Davis player was able to get off on her own cognizance there to the far side. Got interest on that. That's your score across the way here in the 4th inning, looks like. Are they playing Eisenhower? Clock operator told me they're playing Eisenhower over there as well. So Eisenhower is trailing, looks like 9-0 to Davis. That is in softball across the way. About 100 yards to our left. 22:44 here to go here. 1-0 Eisenhower over Davis in soccer. See, we're trying to juggle things, give you everything we got here. So Davis will have the free kick. Try to center it. Ike will take over and try to spin it the other way. Goes out of bounds on that far side. Free kick for Eisenhower gets intercepted by Davis. Far side kicked out and a quick little free throw in by Ike. And again, the goaltender will have to come out and get it. It's a goaltender for Davis, Michelle Rodriguez. She's extremely flexible. Watching her in warm-up, she did the split sliding from right to left about 6 feet to make a save. And I guarantee if I'd have done that, I'd have been traction for about 6 weeks. And she's done a great job here tonight, only giving up that one goal. 21-11 to go here in the first. Again, it's out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Davis, near side here. Again, Davis in the blue and red uniforms with the white trim. Eisenhower in the all-white uniforms. Good crowd on hand for both these ladies' sports events tonight. Both softball and soccer, both Eisenhower and Davis playing in both sports here tonight. High bouncing shot. Eisenhower will take over. Try to get it out of the zone here. You throw in for Davis. And Davis has not had much success on offense tonight. The Ike defense has shut him down just about every time. Only one shot on goal that I can recall. Here comes another possible chance for Ike. Free runner down the left side, tries to get through it. Great job on defense for Davis to turn it back. And Davis will go the other way. Do they have the numbers? Try to set it up. Ike on the defense. Great job there. And they'll kick it out and go the other way. Davis trying to equal the score. Down 1-0 with 19:25 to go here in the first period. Again, Davis pushing it forward. Nice little touch pass intercepted by Ike. And it'll go out of bounds, far side. I'll have to go chase that one. So again, Davis playing for bragging rights, just basically to play spoiler tonight. Ike, they've got something to play for. They've got a possible chance at the playoffs, but they got to keep winning and stay ahead of Westfield. Westfield is 2-4 in district, while Eisenhower is 2-3. Nice shot on goal, saved easily by the Eisenhower goaltender. Only maybe the second shot on goal for Davis tonight. And that was a pretty decent one. Had a little pepper on it. Eisenhower, 2-0 break. They're going to be offsides, I believe, though. They first heard the whistle. They stopped, looked around, and decided, we don't know what that whistle's about. They kept on going. They still didn't make the shot or the goal, but they're still not sure what the call was from the referee. Had a 2-0 break. So Davis will dodge another bullet there. They'll get it back and try to push it in the offensive zone. And they do. Little screen from the referee there. But Eisenhower, good on defense again. They'll kick it forward. Eisenhower, the strikers with their speed, you can see it. Can they get it centered? 2-on-3. Davis back with 3. Eisenhower. More players into the zone here. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in, I believe, for Eisenhower on that far side. It'll be a good chance for Eisenhower here, leading 1-0 with 17 minutes to go here in the first period. 2 40-minute periods they play in high school soccer. That's going to be deflected out of bounds. That might be a corner kick for Eisenhower. We'll see what they call. Didn't see who the ball went off of. But that ball, again, almost all the way to Tom ball. Some of the places we've broadcast from, they've got runners with extra balls, but they don't seem to have that here, so they have to retrieve it all the way to the corner. That's the second time it's gone all the way to that northeast corner. And indeed, it will be a corner kick for Eisenhower. Good set piece for Eisenhower. See if they can cash this in here. First one did not make it in. Second one deflected by Davis. A little bicycle kick backwards. It's not going to go. And it's going to go out of bounds. Davis. So not much of a threat. But better than the first one. The first one went off the end of the net. The end of the goal. Didn't threaten at all. So Eisenhower 0 for 2 on corner kicks. But still lead 1-0. Have a change of some of the players across the way. Your softball score is now 11-0 Davis. Still in the third inning, looks like. So they'll toss it in near side, and that will roll out of bounds again. I believe it would be a goal kick or a free kick for Davis. Actually looks to be a throw-in from the near side. Down the line they go. Again, trying to get it out of that zone. Ike doing damage in that offensive zone. They'll take control again. They've got 2 back. Davis has the numbers, though, and they'll kick it out of there. Great job by the Ike defense, pushing that one forward. The ball completely out of bounds, far side. It's a pretty good crowd on hand tonight. Great weather. Be a free kick far side for Eisenhower. Gets through, and the goaltender will pick it up easily. Rodriguez being busy to back there in goal for Davis. A nice little touch pass for Davis, pushing it forward. But Ike gains control again. They'll come this way. Another free runner. Can she get there? Has been tough tonight. The Davis defense doing all they can, and they're pretty much lucky just to give up one so far tonight, as Eisenhower has several good chances, just misfired on the shots on goal. Here's Davis going far. Can't connect. Davis, not much offensive pressure against the Ike defense tonight. One shot on goal, maybe two, as they've lived in the midfield or on the defending side. This time they'll try to go forward. They'll get it in the Ike zone. And Eisenhower will kick it back and turn it the other way again. Back and forth we go, midfield. Again, Davis, not much opportunity on the offensive side against this Ike defense. A spill right there at the 45-yard line. Davis will pick it up and go the other way. Davis with the numbers here. Can they mount a little bit of a threat here? A misplay for Ike defense. Can they get it centered? Nothing doing. Ike defense, great job of kicking that out of bounds. There'll be a throw-in far side for Davis. Little slide kick, just getting rid of that pressure for the moment. Davis will throw it in, and the ball will go out of bounds, across the end line, the goal line. So it'll be a throw-in for Ike, or a goal kick. So it's a pretty good offensive threat for Davis, thwarted by this Ike defense once again. Ike leads, 11 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-0 is our score. And it very well could be 4 or 5-0 with the pressure that Ike has put on tonight. Here comes a goal kick for Eisenhower. Not a very far kick. Ike will try to take control of midfield. They'll try to push forward. Nice little pass was deflected by Davis. Otherwise, might have a free runner for Ike again. Quick throw in, far side. They'll punch it forward. Can they get it centered? Ike on the threat again. Great job by defense for Davis. And they'll kick that one out. And they'll have a throw in, far side. So, great job by Davis defense that time, as Ike looked to be mounting another threat. And immediately out of bounds, so Ike will have a throw in here. 9:49 to go here in the first. 1-0 Eisenhower. Ike looking to add to that. Throw in far side. To get it centered, can they get something out of it? Nothing there. Great job by defense for Davis. Davis can get the other way if they can get some speed going here. For a moment, they had the numbers. You throw in near side for Davis. Davis with a chance here. Again, immediately thwarted by the Ike defense. So every time Davis gets a little bit of an open space, the Ike defenders just clamp down. And here comes Eisenhower. They've got 3-on-3 here. Pass goes through. Not going to get there. Too much on the pass. Rodriguez will take it in goal for Davis. Right to one of the Ike defenders, or strikers. The kick on goal. Bounce through Rodriguez's hands. She'll cover it up. That was one of those unexpected shots. 7:57 to go. Davis hanging in there, trailing 1-0 here. Nice long kick from center. Ike will turn it back. This Ike defense is just able to get on every loose ball. So update on the softball score is now 12-0 Davis against Eisenhower. They're playing a softball contest. It's about 100 yards to our left. So I'll try to keep you updated with that, as well as what can give you updated on this one is playing this one live on Vype Sports. Goal kick. Not enough. Rodriguez will field that and try to kick it out of there. Here comes Ike again. Good threat to the middle. Doesn't connect. A good pass though. Davis will try to get that out of there. Ike continuing to threaten an offense. Here comes Davis forward. 2-on-3. Ike has the numbers. They'll turn her back. They're turning back. Back the other way. Back and forth they go like a pinball machine in the middle of the field here tonight. 6 minutes to go here in the first. Eisenhower up 1-0 in a game they pretty much have to get or have a chance at the playoffs this year. Just 2 games to go, and one of them critical against Westfield, as they are a virtual tie with Westfield for that 4th and final playoff spot. Be a throw-in for Davis. Throw in for Davis. Ike immediately turns it back. Another throw in for Davis. Davis not much of a chance on offense tonight. Davis ladies having much better luck on the softball field now. 13-0 over there. 4:33 to go in the first here. They trail 1-0 to Eisenhower. So Davis ladies scoring 10 runs in the 3rd inning over there. Put it on them. Davis again will try to throw it in far side. In fact, it'll be a Ike throw in far side. Closing in on the end of the first half. 1-0 Eisenhower on top in this contest. Eisenhower with quite a few threats, only able to punch one in. Davis, not much opportunity on offense at all. 2 or 3 shots on goal, and that's pretty much it. Throw in far side for Ike. A tough hit at midfield there. 2 players down, 1 for each team. Again, they'll stop the clock here briefly. And the clock continues to roll in soccer unless there's an injury or some incident that happens that the referees deem we need to stop the clock. Otherwise, it continues to roll, as that ball did all the way in. Rodriguez, another attempt thwarted by Eisenhower. Try to turn it the other way. 2:09 to go. Throw in and completely goes out of bounds again. So back and forth with the go near sideline. 1:51 to go. Throw in for Davis. Another centering pass for Ike goes awry. Rodriguez will kick it out of danger, and Davis will try to go the other way. And right into the foot of the Ike player. Can I get something going here before halftime? Centering pass up and high over the net. Another booming shot from that far side. Ike has had several of those shots booming from 20, 30 yards out, just missing the mark. So with less than a minute to go here in the first half, see if Davis can mount some kind of a threat here to try to tie this score before we go to half. They'll kick it out of there. You throw in for Ike. Great job by the Davis defense. Not giving up anything loose out front. And it'll go out of bounds far side. Another throw in for Ike on that far side. 27 seconds to go here in the first. Ike looking to play add-on here, see if they can get something before the half. They'll throw it in far side. Shot on goal deflected. Great job again on defense for Davis. Trying to just clear it out of there. And they'll get a chance to do that. And that will be the end of our first half. So at the end of the first half, Eisenhower will lead 1-0 right here at Davis High School. We'll take a break. We'll come back for the second half. Ike leads Davis 1-0 at the half. This is Vype Sports Live. Oh, never. See, I thought we were done. We're going to have a penalty kick. It scores. Did not see the penalty being called. I want to thank the clock operator for turning my attention to that. He's like, hey, man, there's a penalty kick. I didn't see it. Scores on the penalty kick with no time remaining. So I think we're at the half now. We're at the half. Okay. I keep hearing the whistle blowing. We'll take a break here at the half. 2-0 Eisenhower on top. This is Vype Sports Live. And Davis having a little bit of trouble in that defensive end. And really, in all intents and purposes, they should have been down more than 2-0 at the end of the first half. As Eisenhower had several quality chances thwarted just by bad shots, in a sense, missing the target. Eisenhower will throw it in, try to center it here. Great job defense. They'll center it anyway. Nobody home. That was a dangerous pass through the mouth of the goal. No Eisenhower player is there to punch it home. So Davis, they just dodged another bullet there. They'll try to kick it out of the zone. They do momentarily out of bounds. Far side to be a throw in for Ike on that far side. Just underway second half. 2-0 is our score. Eisenhower on top. Again, Eisenhower in a virtual tie with Westfield for that fourth and all-important playoff spot. And playoffs are looming just 2-3 weeks away in early March. So Eisenhower needs this win tonight to stay competitive for that final playoff spot. So Eisenhower will throw it on the far side. Again, just underway second half. Eisenhower leads 2-0. And they've got a chance here. Shot on goal just wide to the right. That will go all the way to Sugarland. Gives you a chance to update on the softball score on the other side. 15-11 now. Davis leads Eisenhower. Still in the fourth inning over at the softball contest. So they've got a barn burner going over there. Here it's 2-0 Eisenhower. Davis will have a free kick here from the goal. Just try to clear the zone. And they do momentarily. They'll kick it forward. Again, nice job by defense. Little pick from the referee there. Eisenhower will get a hold of it. They've got the numbers going forward. Can they get something off? No. Again, great defense by Davis. And we'll go that other direction here for Davis. A missed pass. It'll go out of bounds. Throw in for Davis, near side. Or is it for Ike? It'll be a throw in for Eisenhower, this near side. Again, 36 minutes left here in the second period. Still plenty of time to go here. But Davis looking at an uphill battle. 2-0, they trail. Eisenhower needing this one bad if they want to make the playoffs. Davis just trying to play spoiler tonight. And trying to get that first district win on top of that. Davis also coming into this game with an 8-game losing streak. They'd like to get off that snide as well. They can do all that with a win tonight, but they need 2 goals to at least tie this contest. And Eisenhower defense has been tough tonight. Now Davis leads 17-11. Still in the fourth. Inbounded. Great job by Davis to defense just to kick it out of there. They'll turn it back and it'll go out of bounds. So it'll be a Ike throw-in, or Davis throw-in, excuse me. Davis not going past the center line with control so far in this second half. They do here just barely. Not much of a threat on offense for Davis tonight. Trailing 2-0. Ike missing on several point-blank opportunities to make it 4 or 5-0, but they do have a solid lead at 2-0 here. Davis will try to push it forward, trying to get something going on offense. And again, the Ike defense, tough. Turns it back again. It's a great facility here at Davis High School, just right behind the high school. Nice field. It's a big track meet here tomorrow, so springtime is when a lot of these different sports kind of intertwined. Baseball is kicking in, softball is kicking in, basketball is winding down into the playoffs. I want to congratulate Summer Creek for getting to the state final for the girls basketball competition. And Davis trying to get something going here on offense. Also congratulate the Hightower Hurricane ladies basketball team for making the state final as well. A couple of the local boys teams, Shadow Creek going deep in the playoffs. Dawson having a nice run in the girls competition as well. So congratulations to all these local ladies and boys basketball teams making nice runs into the playoffs. Not done yet, but they're just about done with basketball as it's springtime here. We've got softball, baseball, track and field, soccer going on. Never stops. And here comes Ike again. Do they have the numbers at 2-on-3? Nice job on defense for Davis. They had the numbers and they took advantage of it. Try to head it forward. Davis just trying to get something going on offense, and only 2 shots on goal in the first half and have not had one here in the second half. That'll be Davis' ball. It's now Davis 20-11 in softball across the way here. Still in the 4th inning. Here comes Eisenhower. Good job by defense on Davis. Kick it back the other way. Can they get something going? They've got the numbers. The ball will penetrate, but not much there at all. And go out of bounds. Be throwing for Davis. Can they get something going here in the offensive zone? Try to center it. Ike is there to kick it back the other way and clear it. Nice little tip pass there. Eisenhower doing that several times in the first half. Nothing much going on that one. So we throw in 31-25 to go here in the second half. 2-0 Eisenhower on top. Glad you can join us here on Vype Sports Live tonight from Davis High School. The Lady Falcons hosting the Lady Eagles from Eisenhower tonight. If you weren't with us in the first half, the Falcons wearing their home uniforms in the blue with the red trim. Eisenhower in the white, all white uniforms, their road uniforms. And they'll throw it in near side. Eisenhower trying to turn it back the other way. Control for a second. They both go down. Soccer, tough sport for both the girls and the boys. Don't wear much padding. And they let it all hang out. Nice little goal kick. It's going to try to bend it. It bent for a second, but didn't quite make that last little turn. And Rodriguez, the goaltender for Davis, will kick it out of there. That ball had some bend on it. 30 minutes to go here. Davis trying to play spoiler tonight. Eisenhower needing this one for a run at the playoffs. They're going to center it. They got 2 back for Eisenhower. Can they get it centered? They'll get it centered. A weak shot on goal. And Rodriguez will take it out of there. And she'll get it clear momentarily. Ike has the numbers again. They'll intercept it. Nice little tip pass. Can they get it centered again? Another threat for Ike. Thwarted again for the defense for Davis. 21-11 now our score over on the softball diamond over to our left here. 21-11 Davis over Eisenhower in that contest. Eisenhower has the hand up in this one, 2-0. So we'll try to juggle a couple of sports for you. I can't give you play-by-play of what's happening. I can only see the scoreboard. So Eisenhower try to kick it forward again. Can they get it centered? They do. Good chance here. Davis, good job on defense. Running to the ball and taking the player off the ball. Not really getting a quality shot at all that time. And they had a great opportunity. Davis once again kick it free. Down this near side. Davis trying to go forward. And that will go out of bounds. Near side throw in for Ike. And here's the throw in. Eisenhower trying to push it forward again. Can they get it centered? Davis, a good job on defense again. This one will get centered. A weak shot on goal. She'll take it in goal. Rodriguez will kick it back out of there. Get 2 goals scored in the first half, both by Ike. Not much going on in the second half. Most of the play has been played in the midfield, as Ike has had a couple of chances on offense, but thwarted again by the Davis defense. This time Davis pushed it forward into the zone, and only about the second or third time the goaltender for Ike has had to wake up and actually do something tonight. It's been a fairly easy run for her in goal tonight. Davis trying everything they can to get something on the net. Eisenhower with that great defense. And over on the softball diamond, Davis continues to score 22-11 now. Still in the fourth. They got 10 in the third. They've got 9 in the fourth. I believe they're still at bat too. So 22-11. Davis pummeling Eisenhower on the diamond, but Eisenhower doing the trick here on the soccer pitch. That's going to be a contest to get out to it. Rodriguez will come out and meet the player, and the ball will go out of bounds. So that was a threat for a second there, but the Davis defense did a great job. Again, Rodriguez coming out of the goal to handle that one. And deflected the ball, deflected the shot out of bounds, so Davis will get a free kick here. See if they can clear the zone, get something going on offense. As Ike will again get control of it, midfield. They'll kick it into the zone. Do they have numbers? 2-on-2 down there. Davis doing a great job getting back again on defense. That was number 9, Laredo, making that defensive play for Davis. The 25 minutes to go here in this contest. 2-0 Ike on top with a game they really need if they want to have a chance of making the playoffs. They'll try to center it. Oh, right off the face of the defender for Davis. That ball continue in play. Tough shot. She's going to shake it off and continue to play here, but that was a tough shot right off the face. She's still shaking her head coming upfield here. She wears glasses, so that has to be even tougher. But she's right back in on top of it here. Great perseverance here for the Davis defense. Trying to get the number there. Number 20, Jasmine Cardon, was the one that took the shot off her face. Excuse me, that was number 28. That's Bella Baldares.
She's going to continue to play. Tough shot off the face. Here comes Davis with a great chance. Centered in just a weak shot on goal, but that's the best shot and best chance they've had all night. They'll center it out. Ike will head it forward. One-on-one out there. Great job by defense again by Davis. Could be a throw-in on that far side if they can find where the ball went. It went out of bounds. That's about as far as it can go over there. It's going to be a throw-in for Ike again. Ike with control. That looks like to be offsides. .23 minutes to go. It looks like they're calling for a free kick or a goal kick here for Ike. Another set piece in soccer that's can be a very good scoring chance. Defense will usually form a wall and try to kick it up over the wall, around the wall, onto the net, onto the goal. Let's see what I could do here. 22:55 to go. Already up 2-0, trying to make it 3. The referee's happy with the setup here. Shot goes in right to Rodriguez. Great job sliding to her left to make that goal stop. Nice save for Rodriguez. And here comes Ike again, not giving her a chance to even take a breath. And that's going to be offsides. So just barely offsides. It was a close call. But another bullet dodged by Davis. Here comes Ike again. Continuing to pressure. Shot on goal. It's going to go wide right. So another set of flurry by Eisenhower trying to get a third goal here. Up 2-0 with 21 minutes to go in the contest. Again, they stand number 4 in the District 14 standings at 2-3. Westfield at 2-4. They need this to stay at least even with Westfield. They've already beat Westfield one time this season, and they have them at the last game of the season. Here's another chance for Davis. Great job by defense, just warding off the player to keep the ball free and having the goaltender take care of it. Ike trying to go forward. Balderas with a nice header, loses her glasses and picks up the glasses without even hesitating. She's backtracking, glasses in one hand. She's still playing. A couple of tough minutes for Balderas, number 28 for Davis. Took one straight off the face, and that one came off the face again. She's going to sit down and take a breather. We'll take a timeout. They're going to call the trainer over to take care of her. We'll take a timeout as well. 21:06 to go. Ike up 2-0. This is Vype Sports Live. Welcome back, folks. Number 28, Bella Balderas, took a couple of tough shots to the face a second ago. She is up on her own power, heading back to the bench. Tough set of sequences for her. Taking one right off the face, knocking her glasses off, and she did a great job just picking it up and continuing to play. She'll take a breather. I'm sure she'll be back. 20 minutes to go here in the second half. Ike up on top 2-0. Again, Ike applying the pressure. Have not scored in the second half here. Scoring both their goals in the first half. the second of the goals on an untimed penalty kick right at the end of the first half. Or even after the buzzer went off, they still called the penalty kick. They called it just before the buzzer. So they converted that one for the 2-0 lead. And back to center, see if Davis can get something going here. Trying to go up that right sideline. It'll go out of bounds that far side. So it'll be a throw-in for Ike on that far side. Just under 20 minutes to go, halfway through the second period. But Davis doing a good job on defense overall, especially in the second half. They've had to turn back several attempts by Eisenhower. Dodged a couple of bullets here and there, but overall they've done a great job on defense against this high-powered offense for Eisenhower. And Davis coming into tonight giving up almost 6 goals a game. Only giving up 2 so far, so great defensive effort by the Lady Falcons. They'll push it forward here. Maybe a chance for Davis. Can they center it? They do, but it goes off the goaltender and out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick, or maybe even a corner kick for Davis. We'll see what they called. It looked like it went off the goaltender and over the goal line. That would be a corner kick. That looks like that's what they're setting up for. So a great opportunity for Davis here on the corner kick to try to cut this lead in half. 18:35 to go. Still plenty of game to go. If they can punch this one in, give them a little confidence going down the stretch. Here comes a centering kick. Misses several players, and it's cleared by Ike. Great corner kick. Missed several players, but Ike was able to get connected, and the threat goes with nothing on the board for Davis. Now kick it cleared. Center now. Just under 18 minutes to go. Ike would love to get another one here and be able to sit back and relax a little bit. They need this goal. They need this game. And 2-0 is not quite that confident or that comfortable for them yet. And Davis continues to fight here. Davis coming in at 1-9. They have not won a District 14 game yet this season. Trying to notch their first one here. Putting up a valiant effort against Ike. Down the right sidelines they go. Ike, can they get it centered? They do. On goal. Nobody there for Ike. In fact, it goes a little bit free and off the goal line. Rodriguez had a little bit of a hard time coming up with that save and almost cost him a goal. So Ike continues to threaten, and Davis continues to turn him back. Again, Davis coming into tonight, giving up 6.3 goals a game, only giving up 2. So great, valiant defensive effort for Davis tonight. Throwing for Ike on the far side. And it goes out of bounds immediately. Davis will throw it in, far side. And what usually happens, it goes back out of bounds. That one didn't make it out of bounds. Or did it? Yes, it did. All these throw-ins and tosses in on the close to the goal or close to the sidelines continue to bounce in and out of bounds. Ike will go forward again here. Davis has the numbers back on defense. That ball will trickle over the end line. 15:40 to go here in this second half. 2-0, Eisenhower on top. Davis with a couple of really nice threats here in the second half. trying to punch one in. And here comes Davis again. They've got the numbers back. 3-on-3. Here come more players for Davis. Can they get something going here? Can they get it centered? Down that left side. They'll center it. Nothing on net yet. It'll go out of bounds on Ike, so it'll be a throw-in for Davis. It might even be a corner kick. We'll see what they called. It's going to be a corner kick for Davis, near side here. So another great opportunity for Davis on the corner kick. See if they can punch this one in and cut this lead in half. Yeah, they'll cut it from the near side. Finally retrieve the ball. Here comes the ball now, finally. They had to go all the way to Tomball to get that one again. So here we go. Davis, another great opportunity on the corner kick. It's centered up, and the goaltender does a great job getting it up and kicking it out of there initially. Davis continues to fight. That ball goes out on Ike. That's going to be a throw-in for Davis. Again, down in the offensive zone. They'll get it in. Can they get it centered? Oh, bad pass, and Ike is on the run here. Can they get the numbers back? They've got two players forward. Nice job on defense for Ed Davis to turn that one back. That looked like a fast break on the way for Ike. Great job by Lizeth Carcass to turn that one back. And Davis will go forward again. 13 minutes to go here in this contest. Ike still pitching the shutout, 2-0. Far from a shutout over on the softball diamond. It's 25-11. Davis over Ike in the softball contest. Just over the left field wall here on the left side. Numbers are just big enough I could barely read them. So we'll see. It looks like 25-11. Here it's easy to see. 2-0. Ike leads this contest. 12:35 and counting to go. Time running out for Davis to try to punch one in and cut this lead. Throw in far side for Ike. Good Davis in the offensive zone. Too many white jerseys back. Ike doing a great job on defense. Not giving up anything on offense for Davis. Here comes Ike. They have a chance. Got the runners. Can't get it to connect. Here's Davis trying to go the other way. Take advantage of the turn. Too many Ike players back. Great job on defense for Ike. But here comes Davis again. Shot on goal. It's sort of weak. It bounces to the goaltender. So another shot on goal for Davis. Still not on the board. 2-0. They trail. Time now coming to factor. 11 minutes to go. That'll go out of bounds far side. Davis will throw in. Glad you can join us tonight here on Vype Sports Live from Davis High School. Right here on the north side, just around the Greens Point area. It's right off of Ella and Greens Road. If you know where that is, you know where we are tonight. Right here at Davis High School against Eisenhower. Eisenhower will throw in on far side. Doesn't connect. Davis trying to turn it back the other way. Can't get it to go. Again, out of bounds it goes. Time ticking away. 10:45 to go here. Ike with a throw in again. Davis is having trouble penetrating the defense for Ike tonight. They've had a couple of good chances here in the second half. A couple on corner kicks, but just can't punch it in yet. 2-0 they trail, 9:55 to go here in the second half. Ike will kick it back the other way, headed forward. Two-on-two back there. Can't get it to go. It's going to be a throw-in for Ike on that far side. Ike just taking their time now. 2-0 they lead. Just trying to pitch this shutout here tonight. They'll kick it forward. Got a chance here. The kick to the goal and scores! A beautiful throw-in for Ike. And a right-footed kick going from right to left. It kicks into the corner of the net. And 3-0 now. Ike will lead this contest with 9:11 to go. You can see it coming the entire second half. The penetration, the pressure on offense. Davis doing a great job time after time, but finally Ike breaks loose. So Davis now trailing 3-0 here. First goal scored in the second half. 21 minutes in, or 31 minutes in fact. That was a close call. Davis trying to get one punched in. Goaltender has to come out and get to it. That'll be cleared to the center. We throw in near side for Ike. And complete right back out of bounds again. This will be another throw in for Ike. 8:13 to go. They just punched another one in, leading 3-0 now. Almost another chance for Ike. Defense, good job by Davis to turn that one back. And Davis not getting much attack in the offensive zone. More in the second half than the first half, but pretty much Ike, the defense tonight, has really shut Davis down all night long. And here's another chance on the turnover. Ike, another shot on goal. Did that go in? That almost went in off the crossbar and back down to the ground. Here's another chance. It's going to be thwarted out of bounds. Both players down to the ground on that one. Great opportunity, great effort. They're going to take a timeout here real quick. That was a tough tumble for both those players. 7:25 to go. That goal, I think we had replay. Somebody would probably be looking at the replay on that. I don't think it went completely across the line, but it surely did get very close as it went off the top crossbar and went straight down onto the goal line and was kicked out. There's a centering pass for Ike. Can they gain control? No. They're going to turn it back the other way. So Davis, again, dodging another bullet here. They'll go the other direction. 6:55 to go. Davis trying to get one on the board here. Here's Ike going forward. Pass incomplete. Davis still keeping it in the attack zone. Here's another opportunity for Ike. Again, the Davis defense doing a great job, thwarting just about every threat. Here comes another one off the right foot, and again, a great job on defense. They'll center it. Nobody there for Ike. Here's another shot from the outside. It'll go wide. So Davis just living on borrowed time here. 3-0 they trail, but they are just turning threat after threat after threat back. Ike just trying to pepper it. All intents and purposes, this game should be about 6 or 7-0 with all the opportunities that Ike has had tonight. Again, Davis coming into this game averaging on defense, giving up 6.3 goals per game. So only giving up 3 is a great, outstanding effort on defense for them. I'll try to center it. Ike can't get a hold of that one. They're still in score now mode. They're certainly not holding back or pulling back at all. Davis will try to go forward. Nothing there for now. They'll pursue it. Far side. Fancy footwork gets it back for Ike. And it'll go out of bounds that far side. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Davis. And it will be. Kick back the other way. Here comes Ike. In the midfield. Great job on defense to turn that one back. They had something going. They had the numbers. Here's a possible chance by Davis. It goes out of bounds. 4:49 to go in this contest. Ike cruising now. 3-0. In a game they really need if they want the playoffs at the end of the year. Playoffs coming in about 3 or 4 weeks for these ladies. Last game for both these teams on March 10th. Here comes Ike forward again. Still a good crowd on hand for the home Davis Falcons. 4:11 to go. There'll be a throw-in on the far side. 3:34 to go. Davis still trailing 3-0 against Eisenhower here. Throw in for Ike on the far side. They hurry. They've got the numbers here. Nice pass forward. It's going to connect. Here's an opportunity for Ike. One-on-one with the goaltender. Weak shot on goal. Rodriguez has no problem covering that one with 3 minutes to go. And she'll kick that one out of there. Ike still playing great defense along with their offense. They haven't given much at all for Davis. .229 and counting. Davis will toss it in far side. Out of bounds it goes again. Another toss in. This time for Ike. Ike down in the offensive zone here. 2 minutes to go. They'll throw it in. Can they get it centered? Great job defense again for Davis. That one will go on goal. It'll score from about 10 yards out. A little floater gets over the head of Rodriguez, and it's 4-0 Ike. With 1:51 to go. So Ike almost cementing this tonight, 4-0 with just under 2 minutes to go. Little icing on the cake there. Again, a very important game for Ike tonight, being that they sit right now in the 4th spot in District 14 standings. The top 4 teams make the playoffs. This is a makeup game from a couple of weeks ago. So they needed to make this one up. Ike needed to win this game. Looks like they're going to do that. But they still have some work to do to make the playoffs. They meet Westfield, who they're tied with, in the last game of the season on March 10th. And that could very well be a win and you're in scenario for both those teams. Rodriguez coming all the way out of the goal to try to cover that one up. Almost got caught out in no man's land. Oh, that's a tough tackle right there at the 10. Young lady goes down. They're going to surely call a timeout here. That was a tough tackle. They are going to call a timeout here with 39 seconds to go. Again, 4-0 is our lead. Tough tackle, tough young lady. She gets right back up, back into the game, and they'll wind the clock again here. Ike immediately back at business, and the whistle blows, and they'll turn it back the other way. So 28 seconds to go for Davis to get on the board and see if they can avoid the shutout here. Ike not having any of it. They want that shutout. They want the win. And in 17 seconds, they'll have it. They continue to threaten on offense. 10 seconds to go. Be a quick toss in near side. But nothing much at all they could do. 4-0's our final. Eisenhower wins. And a very important contest for them. They now go to 3-3 in District 14 standings. Again, they have 2 more games to go against Aldine next week, which will be a tough battle against Aldine. They are on top of District 14, 8-0-1. But the last game of the season on March 11th will be against Westfield. And again, that could be winner goes in and loser goes home. So tonight, for the behalf of our hard-working staff, our producer Sebastian Bien, our QA Les Cleary back at Vype Sports headquarters, it's a 4-0 victory for Ike. This is David Canada saying